Hey YouTubers, what's going on? To get things started off, I will introduce who I am and then kind of give you the outlook on the point of this video. My name is VOD Supremacy. Others might know me as Grim Fate for You from PC Gaming. That's usually my tag for PC games. And I am a competitive diffuse player for the team, the Elite 5. I kind of want to give my outlook on the competitive Battlefield 4 console scene. And right now, what that is competitive 5v5 diffuse. For those of you who don't know, diffuse is a 1 life per round bomb planting, game type. Better explained with search and destroy. For those of you who are familiar with Call of Duty or Counter-Strike, it's explosive. In the sense that the overall goal is for the attacking team to plant the bomb at either objective A or B, or eliminate all the enemy opposition. Obviously, eliminating all the opposition for either attackers or defenders will win you the round. Planting the bomb and having it successfully exploded for offense will win you the round, or if you're defense, defusing the bomb. Right now, we do have a few bugs in the game type in the sense that if you are a bomb carrier, you are spotted 24/7 by the enemy team. They always know where you are, and it kind of changes how we're all playing it. I think when that's fixed, the dynamic of a lot of team strategies will change. But right now, this is kind of what we're stuck with. And I'll kind of give you an introduction to how I got into the Battlefield 4 competitive scene for this one. I made the switch when a buddy of mine, in Ray, who plays for Carbon, he's a longtime competitive friend. We teamed together on Battlefield 3 through quite a few teams with another one of the Carbon members. It's Biological or Biologic. And they hit me up. They're like, hey, man, can you come fill in for a scrim? Obviously, I've played competitive games before, so I knew what a scrim was. I knew what I was getting into. But I didn't know what the Battlefield 4 scrim community was like. So I came in. I'm a big recon guy. I recon a lot, so I started sniping. The first map I ever played was Zavod. And oh boy, it is not a recon favorable map for the competitive guys. If any of you do play Battlefield 4 competitive, you know where our skill cap lies, and the majority of the time there's really no room for a recon. With the diffuse game type, if you are a medic, you can revive a teammate once. So that is really, really crucial to have the option to do in a game type that every death or kill matters. So I started out recon. I started out, pretty nubby. I had the skill to be better, but I wanted to recon. So I started out pretty nubbish. Played that scrim that night, and then I think a week later, Ray asked me to come try out pretty much for his new team, him and Bio's new team. Long story short, got on the team. Was happy playing with them. But I kind of didn't get a starting position, which is fine. They kind of wanted a different group to start as their starting 5, which is okay. So recently I joined Engineer God and the Elite 5 guys and started scrimming with them. If you're looking to get into the competitive scene for Battlefield 4, don't think because, there's teams that have been around so long that there's literally no room for anybody new, because there is tons of room. We've got new teams forming daily. Just to name some of the teams we have Carbon. If you've ever played a Battlefield game on console, you know of Iconic. They're still strong as ever in Battlefield 4. We still got the business. They've brought their defuse guys over. They've formed a team. The A team's got their defuse squad. Rocking and rolling. Digital Executioners has their squad. There's quite a few teams for you to choose from. My bad if I leave out anybody. I know there's a lot of us, so just kind of bear with me. Just trying to get some of the names that the majority of community players might recognize. but we're all pretty much practicing for the same thing right now. Level BF has put on the 5v5 Diffuse, and it's coming up here next Saturday, I think it is. And so a lot of the teams are practicing for that, and just kind of preparing pretty much for that. That's pretty huge. If you were a Battlefield 3 competitive player, you know about the Virgin Gaming lie. The $1.7 million Conquest 12v12 tournament console that we all got super stoked for and just, roped in everybody pretty much. Well, this is kind of like that, only real. And it's not, for some made-up amount of bullshit. So it's, in my eyes, I feel like Level BF has pretty much kickstarted our competitive scene for Battlefield 4. We got a really strong showing right now. A lot of great teams. Stack Like Pancakes, actually, I kind of left them out when I'm actually coincidentally playing with two of their members. Phobos and Twitchy, both good guys. Yeah, there's a lot of strong teams right now for this tournament, and we're still looking for more. I think the more teams that kind of start participating in the competitive scene, the faster we can potentially grow the competitive scene. I think where the competitive scene for Battlefield 4 is already bigger than the peak of Battlefield 3. Just because we actually all have something realistic to look forward to and to practice for. And it's a lot easier to, keep hold of a 5-man roster over a 12. That was a huge obstacle, I think, for a lot of people. We all came from, like, Call of Duty, Halo, whatever, or a lot of us came where, like, your max team size was like 4, maybe 5, and then you put it in a dynamic where now you need 12. So it kind of changed how everybody thought and played. So I think this is good. I think this is good for us as a community. And I'm really excited to see what the competitive scene holds in the future. And I think it's only going to grow. I really think we have a potential to take off here for Battlefield 4 on console. Just kind of wanted to get a little bit of the Battlefield 4 overall concept out there to people, make a kind of shorter video about what's up, and I'll put a link down to any of the competitive YouTubers that I know of that put out video. Murphy, Bio, Phobos and them, any team channels, and by all means, post your team channels in the comments if I forget you, just so we can all kind of, brand together, help get each other's name out there. I guess for the rest of the video, I'll just kind of talk about what my team has kind of been doing. I just recently joined the Elite 5, better known as TE5, kind of a newer squad of guys as far as Defuse. They picked up Engineer God to kind of help kickstart their competitive march, I think. Good pickup. He's done a lot of work for them so far. He helped pick me up. We recently picked up Nick Smokehouse, which is a guy I love playing with. Cool dude. Shout out to Nick. Really fun guy. Was actually the first guy that I ever saw use the Scar, so Nick's the scumbag that started it all. Everybody hate him. But yeah, we got a pretty solid roster, newer roster of 5 guys. New to playing with each other right now, but we're scrimming daily, multiple scrims. It's looking good. It's looking good, I gotta say. I'm really excited to see what happens in the future. We're also I guess they got a community page that I'll put down in the link in the description. Like I said, I joined literally 2 days ago, so I'm really new about it. Don't really have all the info to give out about that kind of stuff, but just if you have any questions, I'd ask that you're more than welcome to post in comments, message me on here, add me on Battlelog, whatever. I'm just trying to kind of market out our competitive scene as much as humanly possible, because I think it deserves a little bit more love than it's getting. We're set to take off here. So that was just a quick introduction to me, and I hope all of you guys have a good rest of your week and or weekend. I am out. Well, I'll leave you with this last few seconds of video. Sorry. Shout out to Phobos video, 1v3 on my channel. Check it out. Man's a beast. ACROP. Really good gun.